Welcome into the Extra Point here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com, and you can check out shop.a2zsportsnashville.com for all of our A to Z Sports gear, including our brand new hats, short sleeve t-shirts, long sleeve t-shirts, and Zach, it's hockey season officially with the Preds starting Thursday night in New York, so you get your A to Z Sports pullover right there, shop.a2zsportsnashville.com. So with the Preds season getting started Thursday night, what are your season-long predictions of what you expect from the Nashville Predators again?
All right, I got two things.
Yeah.
One thing is a positive. It's an extreme positive. A couple of years ago, Victor Arvidsson emerged as an offensive weapon. We know what Philip Forsberg is. I predict those two guys both have 30-goal seasons this year.
Yeah.
And Philip Forsberg, Prince Philip, he surpasses his career high of 33 goals this year. So that's my bold prediction on the offensive side.
Okay.
I do have another prediction concerning the goalies. And I say goalies, plural.
Yes.
I think Pecorine, he will not have the type of year he had last year.
So he won't win the Vezina. He won't be the best regular season goalie in hockey.
No, he will not.
Okay.
And I think he will go through some hardships. That's why I think you see Saros. You will see more of Saros this year than ever before, and maybe we start to see the transition. This may be the transition year of Pekka not playing as many games, starting as many games, and Saros coming in and doing a good job like he did last season.
Now, the Preds are saying going into the year that Pecorine is still goalie number one.
And he
Saros is
is.
goalie
And he
number
is.
two. But
And
at
he
some
is.
point, is it going to be a 1A, 1B type scenario? I guess we'll have to see how Pekka performs because we all know he struggled in the playoffs this past summer. For me, when we did our season predictions last year, my prediction, my statement was I didn't think the Preds would have a hangover year after going to the Stanley Cup final the year before. They did not have a hangover year in the regular season. They're the best team in hockey. They won the President's Trophy. They won the Central Division for the first time ever, and they got to hang some banners. I don't think the Preds are going to win the division this year. I just think the Winnipeg Jets are too good. Also, some other teams that are getting better inside that division, like the Wild, the Avs, and even the St. Louis Blues. The West overall is stacked. So while I think the Preds are going to be a really good team this year and talented, maybe they go further in this upcoming playoffs than they did this past year. I don't think they're going to win the division. I don't think necessarily they might have home ice, but I still think they're a good year. It's just the West is getting really good with Vegas, with San Jose making a bunch of moves in the offseason. The Preds stayed status quo. And while they got a bunch of firepower on the offensive side of the game, the defense is what really hurt them in the playoffs and why they had so many series extend to 6-7 games.
Yeah, and so my overall season prediction for the Nashville Predators is the exact same outcome as last year. I think they're going to lose in the second round. And it goes to what you said. The Sharks just got Erik Karlsson. That's a mega move. You mentioned the Knights. You mentioned the Jets. And the Blackhawks, you never know what's going to happen with Chicago Blackhawks.
They should bounce back from where they've been, yes.
Yeah, and because they had a down year last year. I just don't think that the Preds are going to have the Western Conference Finals or the Stanley Cup in their season this year. I have them being bounced in the second round.
I have them second in the Central Division behind the Winnipeg Jets, but I do think the Preds get back to the Western Conference Finals.
Okay, win or lose?
Lose. Not back to the Stanley Cup Final, but back to the Western Conference Finals. That is my prediction.
Well, we have another Preds season on the horizon. I'm excited. This is a long, grinding year, but Smashville, I think, is ready.
All right, and that's today's Extra Point here on A to Z Sports Nashville.com.